Well, good morning. This is a message to the COMM 101 ADN students. This is your first round of speech critiques, and we'll go over some things fairly quickly, some things to get out of the way. Number one, on the discussion board, you're not going to get all the points for the discussion board if you fail to complete the assignment. As an example, this time on week two's discussion board, you were required to post a response to someone else's discussion. Some of you didn't do that, thus it cost you points. Also, on the first week, you'll see that not all points were given. I was kind of nice. Basically, you got to give just a little more analysis of what it is you're being asked to analyze when you go into that. Don't treat that lightly. Go into some detail when you do things. Also, a late post on the discussion board will receive diminished or no credits. So you want to make sure you take care of that right away. Now, on your speeches, before we get into the specifics on that, a whole bunch of things. The composition is wrong. When you hear me say that, it means that the shot you should have is essentially the shot you see right now, an inch or two above my head, essentially the bust line. I've got to be able to see you. This is about the size of the basically 3 inches by 2 inches is what I'm looking at when I see your videos. So it's got to be as good a video as it can possibly be. Your audience is not shown properly. The instructions are your audience walks in front of the camera. They pause for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That person leaves. Next person comes in. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That person leaves. They all walk in front of the camera where you will be standing or are standing. They can walk right in front of you and move off. You do not show them again at the end. They do not walk past you at the end, etc., etc. No tripod is being used. That's a requirement. As a result, the video is shaky. It's going all over the places. The people are moving the camera in and out. And does it make for problems trying to... Now I messed up my shot and I'll have to adjust it. Does it make for problems? You bet it makes for problems. And that's one of the things that they want to make sure that you don't create your own problems when you're messing with your video like that. So get a tripod and make sure you use the tripod. All right, you're shooting up and into it. So that's like one of these kind of shots where you're shooting up into my nose. That is not a shot that I want to see. You do the shot the way that you were instructed to do it. And let's see if I can get this back to some semblance of what it ought to be. That's about right. Okay. So that's another huge thing. I can't see your face. That simply means that you have not enough light on your face. Some of you are standing in front of bright windows kind of off in the background. Some of you have shot your audience in front of bright windows, so I can't see their face either. You stand in front of bright lights. Any number of things will cause you problems. Flow. You'll hear me talk about flow. You've got to get from one sentence to another so it's not just see Spot chase the ball. See Jane chase Spot. See Dick chase Jane. You can't do that. This is not third grade stuff. You have to have a flow that gets from one thought to another, and it makes sense, okay? Watch flow. Watch your ums and ahs. Those are called vocalized pauses, and when you do that, it kind of takes away from the intelligence that you have when you're giving a speech. Came through the first ones fairly well with the tisk problem. Somewhat conquered. A couple of you had a little light tisk, but generally I don't hear as you talk that the sound that some people make with their mouth when they make the sound, and it's a kind of a tisk sound, and it's just annoying, so be careful of that. Some people forget to take the exams. That'll cost you points. And no IDs have been turned in yet. I'm going to read some names. These are fantasy names: Apple, Nemo, Yahweh, Yellow, Abs Fan, Ginseng, October, and Kiwi. Guess what? I don't have a photo ID of you. If you do not get it in by your next speech, you will no longer have a passing grade on your speeches. I think you know what that means. I have got to know who it is that's giving the speech in the class. That is why we requested a photo ID. It's all there. The instructions are there. They've all been sent out. I will post grades from time to time. Those grades get posted in an area of the what do you call it? The discussion board, the area of I'm calling it up now, that's why I'm being non-fluent. It'll be posted on the tab that is labeled Course Grades. There it is. Course Grades. Click on Course Grades. You'll be able to see how you're doing with your most up-to-date and accurate grades in this class. All right, we're going to pause here, and we'll go into tape 2, and we'll get right into the critiques, and they'll be given by your fantasy name. So we'll be back with another part of this in just a moment. Let me say one thing, too. I know who looks at the videos that I make. I know when you looked at it. I know how many of you looked at them. So make sure you watch the videos and watch all of them. I've been kidding about maybe putting in a secret something in one of the videos that only if you watch the video all the way through would you even know it was there, and it could cost you. I won't do that, but I've thought about it. You make sure you watch the videos all the way through. We'll be back with another video that you'll have to switch to after that.